Tell me about behavioural flexibility.
Within NLP, we're into behavioural flexibility. The more behaviours you can do, the more chance you've got of accomplishing almost anything. Because different behaviours work in different situations. Therefore, if I just stick to one way of doing something, I might be good at knocking hammers into wood, but if there's no demand for knocking hammers into wood, that isn't over useful. Therefore, the more flexibility we can have in our behaviours, the more different things we can do, the more different people we can communicate with. Because if we're flexible, we're able to get into rapport with a far wider range of people.
So even seemingly negative behaviours, I wouldn't like to go as extreme as insanity, but even things that...
I'm not sure insanity is a behaviour.
Well, no, but some people do exhibit behaviours which are presumed to be insane, but in reality they have learned a behaviour and they're applying it in a situation where it doesn't perhaps belong.
Okay.
So it's irrational.
Okay, but we have to examine that it does. When we say they're doing something, who's saying it's? You then go back to saying according to who, because sometimes people do behaviours like bullies. Okay, you can say that's a wrong behaviour, but often it gets them exactly the results they want.
Yeah.
So it's out of context. A lot of the discussion is meaningless.
Yeah.
And what can be considered bad behaviours may be very useful in different contexts.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So for example, you may see some people that are outwardly very depressed.
Yeah.
But the result of being depressed is that people might help them.
Yes.
And so it does have a functionality to it. So all behaviours must have some kind of hidden functionality to them.
I think, yes, it's one of the presuppositions of NLP that there is something useful. There's a positive intention motivating every behaviour. Doesn't mean it's good and bad in a sort of other front. But there's a reason for it, and that reason may have gone away. But people do stuff for reasons.
So there's almost the presupposition that people are rational, but their timing and sense of location isn't quite on.
Well, they're rational. Yeah, there's a reason. I'll stick to the keywords. There's a reason behind things, and often, if we don't find the reason behind it and satisfy that reason, then changes are less likely to happen.
In what ways would you promote behavioural flexibility? In what ways could you...
Do one new thing a day.
One new thing a day?
For you two. Do one thing you haven't done. And it doesn't matter how silly, providing it's not dangerous, providing it's that's the way to behaviour, be flexible. Step out your comfort zone once a day. Talk to somebody new once a day that you've never met before.